Hey guys, and welcome to the next part. So in this part, we're going to add a health system for the player. So the first thing we're going to do though is go into our base character. I'm actually going to rename this. So we're going to go to Blueprints, Characters, F2 to rename, BP, Base NPC. That way we don't get confused anymore. We're also going to make a new folder and we'll call it Pawns, or Player even. And we're going to drag our first person blueprints, and hopefully this doesn't screw up Unreal too bad. And we'll drag him into here and move here. And then we'll right click and fix up redirectories, or redirectors rather. And that way we're just a bit more organized moving forward. We can even drag our projectile to this folder too. We'll call it BP base projectile. I just like to be a bit more organized. So normally I wouldn't use the template and have these files, but just to get the things going quickly. Alright, so that's a good start. We'll go to our UI5 folder, go to our HUD, and we're going to add a progress bar. We'll drag this here, and we'll make it a little bit bigger. And we can add some fancy effects to it. Why not? Make it interesting. So let's do that. First, we'll shear it. Whoops, not that way. By 0.5 on the X, or 5, negative 20. That looks good. Just make it a bit bigger so it matches the ammo. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Alright. So first we'll go to the graph. We have current weapon. We want to... Our character is already being set, so you know what? We'll just go to our character. Go to our player folder. Go to our first person character, and we'll add the variable. And we will call it health. Compile, save. And we'll duplicate this, and we'll call it max health. And we'll expose this. Compile, save. And for max health, we want to start at 100. And then we need to go to the event graph and find begin play. We will make a new function called initialize, and we will get max health, and we will set health to max health. Event graph. And we will call initialize. And you know what? We can control X this and put it in here. And just to be organized, we will control X this as well and make another new function called create HUD. Put this here and go to initialize, and we can put create HUD in there as well. And we'll just put it between this. Alright. So now if we go to our HUD, what we can do is select the progress bar and create a binding for the percent, and we can create binding, get character, get health divided by, health divided by get max health, and connect this, compile, save. And if we hit play, it didn't work. So we'll go to the first person character, looking, create HUD. Might help if we connected initialize to it. Compile, save. Alright. Dude, weapon. Access none, trying to read property HUD. Okay, right, so we need to create the HUD first. So in initialize, we'll just create HUD at the start. Alright, compile, save. Now, we're not taking damage, apparently, so we will event graph. event any damage, or was it point damage? I forget. Let's just go to our NPCs. Point damage is what we're using. You know what? We'll just copy this. So health minus point damage equals health. If it's less than or equal to 0, we will get game mode, cast to BPL game mode, and load game. But we don't want to just abruptly load game. We want to do once, print string, game over, delay 3 seconds, and then do this. And we'll also be fancy. We will get player camera manager, start camera fade from alpha 0 to alpha 1 over the course of 2.5 seconds. And compile save. I hold when finished. Yeah. Alright, so let's go see what this does. So we hit play, we're getting shot by the drone, it's killing us. Game mode. And it loads. I think I typed the wrong thing there, which was game over is maybe what we want, not game mode. I guess I was thinking of get game mode for over here. Anyway, I think that'll be it. So that's it for that, but we'll also make it a bit fancier. The HUD is kind of boring. So we're going to select our progress bar, and we're going to fill color and opacity. We're going to bind it, create a binding, and we'll go into the get this. We'll just copy this, paste this, and we will do a lerp and connect this. So if our health is nearly full, then we want a green progress bar. But if our health is nearly bad, we want a red progress bar. So let's play. So we have a green, it's getting yellow, and there we go. So it gets redder. But what if we want to make this a bit even cooler? We want to have like an effect where it goes back. We could do that too, simply by promoting it to a variable, and it will be lerped health. So we will get lerped health, interp lerp alpha 0.55. No, that's, you know what, never mind. Forget that. We're going to go to the event graph, and we're going to do tick, get our character, and we're going to convert to validated, and we'll just go here, we'll just copy this, and connect these, and we're going to promote this to a variable, and it will be health. Get rid of lerped health, and we're going to do health f interp 2, connect this to the target, set this, delta time will connect to here, speed will make 2, it's valid here. Now we don't want to do that for the fill color, but we do want to do that for the original, the value. So the get percent will set to health. Now if we do this, it should kind of see it kind of slowly goes back. All right, so file save all. I think that's a decent enough start for the health system. To show it again, we can just go to the HUD, change health to 1. That'll stop it from zooming in. So it starts full, it gets more yellow, then it gets red, and then game over. Another thing we could do is first person character. On death, we can get HUD and remove from parent. That'll just make that look a little nicer, because seeing the HUD when we're dead isn't ideal. And we'll go to the HUD, go to the event graph, and we'll make this a 3 instead of a 2. Compile, save. So if we take damage, gets more yellow, goes down, and game over. File, save all. So I think that's a good start for the health system, and we can use that going forward to have different enemies that attack us and kill us. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.